Welcome.
Big up yourself, where's the squitty?
Yeah, man, me there, man. We there with some
Yeah,
people here, brother.
You know, at them time of the year, you know.
Yeah, man, I still season, man.
Yeah, man. The bottom line is that me always can appreciate having a conversation where about 70% are substance and the other 30% probably might be some gimmicks. Because of the nature of politics that, you know, I will get to appreciate it. Cool. And but as long as you keep it respectful, at the end of the day, when you finish up the conversation, you get something from both sides. I can respect that. The bullshit, we really can't deal with it because we all intend sometimes for us to be partisan. So therefore, we never look on the other side and want to say whether that's good or bad. And you know, it's a bit of weakness we have within us as people. But gradually we get out of it. We have evolved over the years, and we have gotten better. We can really, because you know, if you look at your own family, you divide it, Labourite and everybody's family. And we can't go a family get together and disrespect your uncle because of my this and my dad. You might have a heated conversation, but you know, you have to maintain the respect between you and him. You understand? And we have to do that as a people. You know, it's how we get heated. I mean, I understand me and the brethren mentioned some stuff, and we can get something at the end of the day from both sides, as long as you keep it respectful and you can listen to each other and get something from it. The whole pitbull thing where man is attack, and talk rubbish and talk over the next man and try to score points, really don't make no sense. We learn one thing, let's quit it. We get civilized over a number of years now about the politics because we used to be tribal. I go parliament and I learned one thing. I hear Shearer said that thing many years ago. And I get to appreciate it till I go parliament. And I went downstairs. When I went downstairs, I saw KD Knight and another member of parliament, another JLP member of parliament. I played domino. The man I played domino. And trust me, the man them behave like just like how we behave when we play domino. And the man them, you know, down there can get food, they can get liquor, you get everything. All the MP people just come down and have fun and chat. Just after you see them, I look like the motor fight in the parliament, you know. So as that finish, it done there, so. All of them come downstairs and them have a rap. The only man I think really I'm afraid more that's probably warming time. We don't have the people from film side even like him. But otherwise him, everybody get along, most people. Trust me. I'm down there, I say everybody a rap, I say, I wonder if the outside could have really see this. Oh, the man that interact, the man them order them liquor, them play them domino, them chat rubbish just like when we are chat. Until a man drive each other and a man, them can call each other anytime. But the people must stand up with the parliament and wait for them. Trust me. But we have grown as a people. We have evolved as a people. I remember I'm telling you that like sticky. You know, the politicians who made the peace of Jamaica, you know, after 1918, you know. And the man them come a foreign, come see each other on the street. I realize, you know what happened? What that Jamaica was rubbish. And we have to survive it, so. And them man make the peace of one another. Huh?
As a show boat come out, I'm going to New York to see it.
Yeah, man. Most people don't know that.
241st.
Yes. I tell you for real. Squitting, when we don't part of the politics by them level there, a buck of man, you know, when we don't want to see for a long time. And when he come to the man, my brethren carry my fix. I'm going to look at my brethren and I'm going to say, this is the man, you know, if I win more and see him, so I'm a mechanic. And when the man see me, move my eye wide. Like him, I say, yo, Stamp, you there? I'm going to say, yeah. And the man with up on the other side, and trust me, the man becomes brethren. If I got Jamaica and carry down things to me, and we interact, and trust me, the bull crap, trust me, it's not even here and there amongst us as people, man. Because the higher heads them, the man
Hold on, Frank. Tell them man who you is.
Well, first to begin with, people
family line and know who named Frank Stamp.
Well, first thing, a man squid at my brethren, who will go to school at Spanish Town Road together. You understand? And we grow up together. We come from out of the 13th, Squitty Waterhouse. And we're going to start. Later on, we evolved in politics to some level. And I become the councillor. In fact, let me just make this announcement. It was Isa Buchanan, mother, who had the beat and becomes councillor, which is Joanne Portia. Believe that, because she was a Labourite. Isa who run against Vaz in Portland, East Portland. Trust me. a big youth son. So we have evolved over the politics and we did quite a few things. A couple of MP were working and becomes MP. We did some positive stuff. You understand, for people. The tribal thing will keep it on for years. And as I saw, I was involved as a people and try to keep it positive. It all gets spirited, and there's no doubt about that. But, you know, me come a foreign and live a foreign for years, and we travel back and forth because we do all sorts of things in Jamaica. And we realize, you know what happened? Tribal politics never worth it, man. It's a joke thing. But we can have spirited discussion and agree to disagree. But at the same time, because you have some other platforms, I mean, like a platform, because you have some other platform where you can't stomach it. People tell people about all sorts of things, and I can't take disrespect from a man that I don't know. He might weigh 500 pounds, slung behind him phone and thing and talk rubbish, and time I see him in the street and trim like leave. So, me not take the disrespect away from people. It's not even necessary. You understand? If you don't want to talk to me, I feel like I say certain things that don't disrespect me, that's the way you need to say, and we're good to go. You know, but we just keep it simple.
Yeah, man. And then man stand PMP. You see how the man attack? The man don't come in the propaganda and talk nothing foolish, you know. The man just talk positive thing. And someone want the PMP them come. Let me ask you something, Frank. Let me ask you something. Them say this lady name what's she name over Christiana there?
Andrew Marks.
Yeah. Them say she take her own money and buy drum gate, some of her work, and the opposition I run with it in a big elabal one and make nice about it. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah, I've been following her. I think she was former ambassador.
Yeah.
United States. Yeah. I understand why the man make up some noise over it. I don't think the man make up noise because first to begin with, you have to be careful the way you deal with the politics, and we kind of understand what she pull off. And, you know, it's just that, you know, some people said them should have probably keep it quiet and deal with it and deal with people who should feel like they will not get nothing. Well, but I'm surprised though, because all the shots she have.
Yeah.
Yes.
The outcomes, I don't understand that. My man, they're supposed to deal with them thing, man. I don't understand that.
Man, you're not getting the support from the party people, you know.
I know, but you're not supposed to have to come in, come put up no word for work.
In after one, you're not getting
like that nation, not like that. In a manner you constitute with
Then
it.
the same as about them, you're not getting
That propaganda.
Vice, hold on the vice, me not talk to the item, you know, please. Me
So
not
what
talk
she
to
do?
the item,
What she
one
do?
man me talk to, brother.
What she do, she probably come in and she have to make her light shine because, you know, she have a short period of time. So she do what she do. It's just that, and she's not an experienced politician, so I can understand if she make a blunder. But I don't think it's
So
not
you
that
think
she
nothing
getting
wrong with her,
fault.
she do? With her
No,
own
I think
money?
I think it's just a perception that it's a bit partisan and those are own funds. And we can understand that. I'm saying Anne-Marie Valls with Portland, it just don't last too long. People talk about it for a little while and it disappear after that. I don't think the game be much to really the game last too long, but you have to be careful where you say sometimes and where you say it. But I think it's something good.
Let me ask you the next thing, Frank, because we know so you level. You're level-headed youth and you fear. Vice of the nation, right? Is a PNP activist. Him company program with that thing I say, boy, I see say, two people are going to get charged and him suspect two people and start call people name. What you say? As a PNP.
Tell him here, them women
Him deserve a laugh, no.
We tell him, say,
Him deserve a laugh.
Brother Crawford and Juliet Holness,
Hold on, brother,
baby.
stop call people name.
Of course, we got them are public servants.
I see.
Brother, stop call people name because the people them never tell you that.
We don't know, we're going to speculate.
Hold on, man.
Vice,
You
Vice,
could have kicked you out long time, you know, Vice.
Vice.
But me not do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Stop
get
the night, stop call
I'm
people
gonna
name,
get one of
brother.
the biggest lawsuit at the election. What?
Hold on. Let me ask Frank, because Frank has sense.
Frank, tell me what you think.
Frank, what you think about what company platform I say?
No, all right. As far as the speculation is concerned, it's not a good thing. To speculate who it is, because you might be surprised.
Exactly.
As long as you keep it in the dark, you just wait till they come out and you can't talk about it, you know, but you just don't call the name them.
Yeah, hold your composure, brother. Don't get too excited and come talk things when I go so.
But Frank,
But you can't talk about it. You can't talk about it.
Mr. Frank, let me ask that question. It's unreasonable. Which public sector worker will live on taxpayers' money can you account for them affairs? Well, public service.
Stop coming with the thing like you want to indoctrinate the man. You can't go around.
No, me ask him a question. Which public sector worker you can question and tell I answer? They were slip to me.
I tell you what. You know what happened? I have a friend of mine. He's almost a family member. Involved in my family, and him I work for. He's a Seventh-day Adventist. I can't say that part there.
Lord.
And young youth, good youth. You find yourself in a little jam, and the same I see people angling raw.
How raw they raw with him?
Eh?
So one thing man they fire because the declaration was late. Fire him. A member of parliament was walking away.
Brother, make the man talk now.
Yeah, it's a situation like that. There was some simple things that really get rid of this youth with, and all of us kind of feel upset about
But me know the man, you know.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. But I'm upset about it, I'm not, not the kind of family person.
In real terms, you know, I answer no political question. Last question to you. Do you believe a citizen should comply with the rules of law for transparency, accountability, and integrity for the veterans of Jamaica?
You have to do that, man.
Okay, so why is it when we ask a politician we get paid from we the taxpayer is a problem?
That would be, if people have a problem with that, it's really a partisan problem.
Okay.
Because I believe if the PMP come in power tomorrow, one of the best things ever happened to Jamaica, to be honest with you, one of the best things ever happened to Jamaica is the Integrity Commission. And the reason why I say that, the only person ever out of Jamaica ever forgot prison as a politician. I know who the panel might know, I can't answer this. The only person, but let me tell you, was Jack Smith.
Yeah,
and the
reason why America money.
Yes, exactly. I said, where's the Chris? What happened, Chris?
Where's the big boss? You're good.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Chris. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. That was
that.
From both sides of the fence, it's always one day for you, the next day for me. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. And the Integrity Commission, which both parties sign off on, was the only thing to keep, not only politician, but the whole civil service. Because even when we are talking that night, we are talking about the minister education, the money we miss up. People seem to miss up unless I talk about Royal Reid. He was in the minister over $300 million to miss up. I mean, I talk about underneath one administration. It's just that them take too long to do the guard. I'm audit them.
I know that, Frank. Remember, I say when they find out Royal Reid, they fire the man down a fit, Andrew Holness fire the man same time,
That is true, but on the Reid alone, you don't have technical people in the ministry where they move the money to.
No accountability, and you must talk about it.
All right. Let me ask you a political question now, Frank. What do you think about Andrew Holness or him around the country as a PMP man? Vice, that's nice, brother.
Well, Scritty, easy, Scritty, Andrew Holness, I'm telling you that night was a person that a lot of us to get behind. I wouldn't tell nobody for vote for him. I would
talk right now, or my move.
But no,
the country.
One of the problems with me and Andrew is that him had a good guy with him. The Minister of Finance were retired. Nigel Clark was a good guy, decent guy. He's a guy when I know him family very well. In fact, his uncle is one of the person I'm turning an MP, Clark. You understand? And Nigel was a good guy, a very bright guy too. One of the few guys who turned Minister of Finance that really know him that talk about. A lot of things becomes political, but if you give him a good run, and if you could have used him at any party, that's how good him is. Very bright guy. But Andrew himself was a guy that would expect a lot of things from. The only what craft me with Andrew is really nice guy. He take out him chimney, he live with him granny, and take out go throw him chimney and take out to the one bedroom. And then the argument him give me that him live with him mother, with him sister. And people must come from a good background, big humble background. I want the poorest politician background they could have find. Humble people them, who will support, humble people them, working class people, my mother and father. I expect that to understand that how poor people live and what you have to do to help them. And I think him not a bad guy, and I never come from it and bash him and say everything he do is hard and wicked. The men attempt to bring down the debt, that was a good thing. We all celebrate that because anytime something happens along the line, they have to celebrate it. It took a long time to do the crime issue, and it's something that we see promote the whole thing now, and use the bully pulpit and talk to the youth them. Something that him should have started about long time ago. You understand? I encourage the youth them. I see my do it recently. I don't know if it's a political thing, but I see my do it recently, and it's a good thing. That's when you can use the bully pulpit and encourage the youth them. We lay down the arms and stop the gang thing and ray. Take a while to do it, but I'm not do it now. The problem with me personally with Andrew is that the accountability. That's what me and him part company. Nice guy, probably have a beer with him and sit down and chat and him can laugh. Sociable like that. People like him.
So Frank,
But in terms of the accountability, that's where we have a problem. That's all part company, right? That's all.
listen to you, Frank. One question. When Andrew became Prime Minister, you know, he was the most attractable youngest leader in the Caribbean, you know. Especially when he take the taxpayers' money, carry the whole cabinet to get trained at Integrity Commission and say, teach the people themselves. We want a better Jamaica. Remember that training there?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Remember how he was firm and integrity and everybody loved him?
Even when he was at Ministry of Education.
You mean, man? And this is the great man from the side.
Yeah.
All right, me come over and find this. So, me have a next question, me Frank.
So, Skippy, we can't run every time we touch a part we don't like.
Vice.
You know my head?
Vice, classic one attack.
You know my head?
Classical lie, but we just prove classical lie. Say, Joel,
Let me ask you something about Mark Bowling now.
Yeah.
Out of Andrew and Mark Bowling, which one you think would have been a better leader if you move Jamaica forward?
All right, that's a very good question. Frank,
But nice advice, man. I'm not chatting to you, brother.
Why voice can't shut up?
Right, so you can't speak for a more than a minute.
I'm trying to be a girl, man, Skippy. What, Frank?
Mute the mic, man. Mute your mic, because I talk to you, man, I used to take over the argument. We don't talk to you, brother. Yeah, go on, Frank. That's you know them man are real safety, but them leveled it.
Yeah, as far as the two leader them.
Yeah, which one you think would have run Jamaica better? I'm moving forward. Mark Bowling or Andrew? I will see what Andrew do right now.
We can appreciate the question. I can tell you as a PNP that you're going to see what Mark Bowling going to do, and you probably have the platform, and the same people will come back and say, why, you see, we shouldn't give him a chance. Anyway, Mark is a guy like this where Mark come in at a time.
You're really
Coming at a time where
I'm going to make a man talk, no, brother.
yeah, man, coming at a time, Mark, as I tell you the other day, that Mark come in at a time where Mark is not really a politician. He's not more technocrat. You understand? And if you notice, even the ganja bill when the craft, where two parties to support was a good thing because most of us who used to smoke weed can understand what happened there, sir. Because I went for man to go to prison for that. And it was a great thing. We have to celebrate certain things. And when it comes on to them things, they're very technical. In terms of the personality, Mark Bowling is not them type of person like Stephen, like Andrew. Andrew is more a politician than him. When it comes on to honesty, that's where the problem is. I think it's going to be proven whether Mark can control them people when PMP becomes government, which I hope they do. That the PMP, because I don't feel split it, but I can't tell you this right now. It's not going to be today for me, tomorrow for you. Trust me. It's going to be people get old people to accountable. And God bless this platform, keep up, and I will come over here and I will talk just like how I talk right now to PMP in power. You understand? Because as far as corruption is concerned, it has to go. It's too costly. It has to go. It doesn't matter which party in power. It has to go. And I remember Mitch Shaga said it in 2019. And Andrew, I agree with him when he said it's going to cost the country $780-something million a year in terms of corruption. It's too costly. I know Mark Bowling people has done. His father was a good guy. And they've been in Jamaica society for a long time. His mother, good people, them. As I said, he's not a politician.
Yeah, but give me a short answer.
I think both of them, which are two good Jamaicans, and I think I love them country. I just think that Mark will be a better leader in terms of integrity.
Oh, you're right.
Scooty, I pass out someone we really like here.
Squitty,
Yeah.
Squitty, he pass out someone with a really love him to reverse a little bit and explain to me what was the accountability that he don't like towards Mr. Holness.
What the Virgin just said?
Let me say why the
You
accountability
say
when you
Mr.
don't like
Holness,
both answers.
Yeah, the whole IC report that's been coming out about the Prime Minister, and it's not something that the public domain. It's something that as a Jamaican you must be troubled about. No matter which party you belong to, you must be troubled about it. You understand? Whether it is in Saturday declarations or other illicit things that they might talk about in terms of the 28 bank accounts them and stuff like that. It must be something that is trouble. Offshore company that in St. Lucia. It must be something that you're concerned about. We're not crucifying him. We're not crucifying him. I'm just simply saying it's in the public domain. And it's something that is not something fictitious that people make up. It's him have to defend it and deal with it because there's a government in place right now. So therefore, you have to put them to the fire. If the people come tomorrow, it's going to be the same thing. It ain't going to be no different. And you guys ever say the same thing. When it's a mark golden, ray. If it's a table turn.
No,
It can't be like, it can't because your government and your Prime Minister and you might come at the fire, you defend it. No, it can't be like that.
Frank, next question. Hold on, Chris.
Yeah, man.
Frank, next question.
Go ahead.
You said about the corruption. If man going in a corruption, right? Why Powell is still there? And in the next one, I say again.
Hold on, my brother. My man answer the one quick. My man answer the one quick.
In general.
Me share the sentiments with you. Trust me. But now elaborate on it, but you know exactly where I come from. I share the same sentiments with you.
The next one again, coming from.
That's why we rate you, Frank. We know your fear. Are you talking truth?
Frank, the Parish Council, what they must say, they might use the money of fund done and no kind of information, not come up with anything about it, and they bring me like Mr. Van Punish to Parish Council. Your officers should come out and say something about it.
Listen, my brother, can I tell you this, man? Anyway, the corruption there, anyway there. No matter which side it's on, man, it has to go, it has to be dealt with. And if a man have to go to prison, no matter if you're the mayor, because I can't figure out like the government under pressure because of the whole corruption. And you just come in as a parish council and you name a call up and all sort of things. Whether it's fictitious or not, and people are making it up, somebody have to come out and clear it. And if the police have to investigate and made the chips fall away at me, me now come over here, me now defend one side or the other when I come on to that, brethren. Because I'm an anti-corruption person, every shape, form, because it's too expensive. We need things in the hospital. We need education to improve. Look on the roads, them. You think because Andrew don't want to fix the road, them just don't have the money to fix the goddamn road.
And next thing, Frank, your fees, the report, where they spend 31 million pounds.
We not hear you. You're the law.
They have said the report, where the IC spent 31 million pounds and kept overseas to investigate the Prime Minister. Your fees, the IC should have put the Jamaican receipt.
What's the law? No, can't be able to hear the bridge.
Talk uploader, not talk uploader, brother.
What may I say? The report.
I hear no, Frank.
The report.
Clearly, I don't know what happened, but
the report where the IC bring people overseas to investigate the Prime Minister in 6 months. Spend 31 million Jamaican tax dollars. And now we can't see it. You believe that the IC will put it on the receipt?
well, I don't know. All right, when I think you say, I'm not too familiar with it, but I know at time to time we tend to bring away forensic audits.
Right. They bring it
Forensic
in.
audits and dig deep, and I don't know if we have the skill at Jamaica. But that them not have to do with the SLL thing when the SLL is supposed to come in. So I don't know. It's very expensive. It's a lot of money.
They come in for 6 months. They get $31 million. And no, we can't say report it.
Yeah, it should be able to table it once they come up with the result. Once them finish and the audit finish and them should have tabled it in the parliament. I don't know why they don't hold it.
They send everything and they take it back and they send it. You get that from?
Yeah, it should be tabled. It should be just like on a report where, as long as it's complete. Because I remember them just complete one recent where the Prime Minister asked the FID to investigate it because they can't go no further with it. So just like how them finish the report and they can't go no further, they're supposed to table it.
No, Frank, they come from overseas. They don't find nothing. So the
IC, go back to the local authority. We do the for them work and then pass them and go overseas with people and come back and find nothing. They're not satisfied. You get me come from? So when me hear a nation company, I come call up the woman them name. In wrong bridge, if it do it.
Yeah, they call up a name without the table before we know exactly who. We can't do that, you know, because
You have to ask
that your place.
Frank there for no asking.
Frank, you see you still
Frank,
I get the youth in the Frank. Me rate your talk. You get me? I get the youth. And me see is a fear, man, you get me? In a real life.
Yeah, man.
You know
Yeah,
what
man, we've been through it, man.
one time,
One classic.
Frank, you believe Sir Mark Golding has only 2 bank accounts? Frank, you believe that
Good,
Mark
everything
Golding
else
has
alone.
only
Yeah,
2 bank accounts?
You not hear him I say?
Frank, you
Yeah,
believe
give me a
that
quick
Mark
and
Golding has
say
only
something
2
to him,
But
bank
all of a
accounts?
sudden,
Hold on.
Look,
Mute the mic. Mute the mic. Maybe through the mic then open up. Hold on. Hold on. Go on now.
Frank, you believe that Mark Golding has only 2 bank accounts?
Scrooge, I'm carrying about some bank account.
Do you believe that Mark Golding has only 2 bank
Talking
accounts?
on mic, classic. Talk with the mic, man.
Talking on mic, man. I don't know what else must do.
Frankie's asking you if you believe that Mark Golding only has 2 accounts, 2 bank accounts.
Oh. Yeah, me and the sister. Yeah, as far as that is concerned, as far as the bank account is concerned, Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, and Deering are some seriously rich guy. Them remember them at the bank and them sell it to Scotia to buy it from them. I think to the tune of what, 60 or 70 million US. Them sell out the bank. Them have another bank go on still. Mark Golding bank account.
Another bank may ask you about, may ask you if you believe Sir Mark Golding only has 2 bank accounts.
Not necessary. You probably have that. The reason I mention that to you is to show you a background of them, man. That bank account and money under them guys are probably.
So your answer is either is yes or no. What do you think?
It might be so, as well as him can have a little more than that, but I don't think him have 28. You don't need that.
Alright, so here it is that Mark Golding is a real estate. Alright? And Mark Golding's IC report, he does not have an active real estate account. Where is Mark Golding getting his real estate money to invest?
Brethren, let's see the Mark
It's a
Golding money
laughable
thing.
moment, right?
No, that's not.
And this is what I'm getting at, people.
Mark Golding money is not normal in terms of
it is not normal, but the man same have 2 accounts. Here it is that people run every day and say, boy, the credibility in our Prime Minister because he has 28 accounts. And Frank also said tonight that the Prime Minister has an offshore account. We know that the Prime Minister does not have an offshore account. Where is that coming from?
No, not an offshore account, offshore company. Not St. Lucia.
He does not have an offshore company in St. Lucia either. He recalled all of those. All of them that in Jamaica today.
oh, you're incorrect.
Shut it down.
The report states
And here it is. Here it is that Mark Golding, who has 32 accounts, I'm not mentioning.
He has 2. Who that come out to the IC that came out?
the IC report,
Then
Frank.
a report. It's
All
one
right,
of the
Frank.
reports I have 32, but he continues to tell people that he has 2
Frank, you read the
accounts.
report, Frank?
No, I haven't. I
Alright.
haven't
I read the
haven't read none of them.
Mr. Holness admit to company in St. Lucia. Okay? And I think
Man,
his son
no
managed.
company in St.
Hold on,
Lucia.
bro.
Show we
Hold on,
where that there.
No, you
Yeah,
wait,
your
you
boyfriend
wait, man.
Alvira,
You
the
just
only
gonna take down
person
Joel
can say
and
that.
you just gonna take down Joel and
Who have the report right now, can show?
Hold on,
take
yeah,
show it.
hold on.
You have it, classic.
Classic
No,
down,
I
nothing to do with
have it. I am have it. But anyways,
Frank,
until him
the
find that.
report
We
states-
are talking in a voice because you have no credibility.
Classic, you don't have none. You just
have
said,
none.
Joel, the account now work and we show you run, go take down your phone.
Where you
Hold on,
Classic,
hold on.
Just like the mash up the program with the damn line.
Vice of Jamaica, hold on.
Guys,
This one is
when did boys get so important? People
not
are
fair
asking
to
a
the
question.
attack.
When
Calm
the
down.
voice of the Batman gets so important that him have to take over one program.
Wait now, let's cut out them styling of people.
What
You
a
know.
No bother
certain
with that
name.
classic. No
You
bother
have
with them
some good,
style.
I
good
say name.
constructive
Me not
argument.
even respond to you in the class.
No bother with them.
Squitty, give me a
Chef
minute.
X, you have been here all this time.
Squitty, give me a
Chef
No,
X,
no, we just want
Classic,
some
you
good
become irrelevant.
conversation.
hold on, the man.
Nice.
Hold on, the man.
Please, can I have a
May I
conversation?
ask you a
Please,
question,
can I have
my
a
friend?
conversation?
Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Because all this time we hear the lies have been uttering. You understand? And nobody tried to shut it down. But since Classic come up here now, Classic now have no constructive conversation.
What lies you tell about?
Eh?
Tell
Come
me
on,
lies.
man. Nothing better than that, man. Nothing better
You're
than
irrelevant, Classic. The dead
Eh?
night game, man. Irrelevant.
You irrelevant. Because
No.
you see a picture.